How are you doing and how have you been? We're back with Pathfinder. How are you doing? Let me know in the comments. What games are you playing at the moment? Is there any games that you're hyped for? Hidden, you know, them hidden little gems that I've been seeing people play? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, now I know we're in a different position to we were last time, but we cleared the bandits and I basically moved down to the bottom just to camp up. Because the camp up there, it seemed every time we camped there, we just got attacked. So I don't know if that's just to tell us there's still enemies nearby, that sort of stuff, but that's fine. So we're mainly rested and we're ready to go and explore, as you could see just then, the rest of the map.
Follow me.
Let's get on it. I want to get a lot of this map done today. I know I keep saying that and we keep stalling on progress, but we're going to do it. Come on everyone, you need to get hyped with me. Positivity, that's what we want. Alright, we've all done this sort of stuff, so this is, I think, in the bags that I've already looted, so it's not too bad. But this is the biggest map that we've sort of been on. Keep checking.
No stopping now.
Basically, as we come through this fog of war, I am expecting like craziness to ensue. And as we loot all this gold and goodness, there is a wolf somewhere that we've said that we would kill. So we'd be curious to see what that is. No, it was called a warg. This should be relatively easy. I find the best way to deal with these is always attack the group where you've got more of the units, if that makes sense. So if there's 10 on one side and 5 on the other, start attacking the 10, because then at least they're still drawn to each other, rather than wiping out the 5 and then having more still come at you. That made sense in my head, so if you don't understand that, then it's my fault.
You can't stop me.
It sort of puts you in a weird sense, like when you're like steamrolling through these, so then you come up against something that you really struggle against, like them bandits and whatnot. Oh, so we have got a little bit of loot. Just got to make sure you keep checking, because otherwise it's easy to forget some coins and stuff like that. And I know it's only 10 or 12 here and there, but at the end of the day it all mounts up, so it's all goodness that we want. Because Owlcat shop is starting to have some tasty stuff.
It is done.
And I don't know about you, but I like the idea of buying some tasty stuff. So we need the dollar to do that. Oh, there's a dead body, so I expect a fight or something up here. Okay, so we passed a nature law, so we got the goodness of the loot. Everything's organised. I keep picking up stuff that I really shouldn't be. We need that bag of holding from Oleg. So I think after I'm thinking about clearing the top of this map before we delve into the tunnels, maybe going back to Oleg, get the bag of holding, which is a really interesting face. Body. Ooh. Wonder if like a ghost killed them or something like that. Dueling sword sounds good. Damage wise quite low. Hide armor not interested. And some potions! Come on. Because we are going through potions like you cannot believe. Looks like they were ambushed in the night or something. I'm just going to give a bit quick save. God knows what they were ambushed by. Lots of loot, so I'm happy. I'm still half expecting something to jump out on me. Not that it has so far.
Follow me.
There's enough supplies to camp. So were they attacked in the middle of the night then, or just spend the night here? Do you know what? I think we'll do that later. If the game ever tells you to spend the night somewhere and you can see there's lots of dead bodies around, that's normally code for something's going to happen if you do it. Here we go, another fight. Should be easy as long as we get these shaman that do all the magic jagic straight away. Get a bone shaker, because I think that is actually my favourite move. It just does mental amounts of damage. I've seen it hit up to like 15. How much is it going to do? And I like because you can actually see its skeleton like shake inside. It looked like that missed, but anyway, the shaman goes down, so no bother. I think that's the only thing we're not good at, or I'm not good at, is prioritising who to take down. And that's caught us out a couple of times, like with the Necromancer in the last fight. And you can't let Necromancers and Mages go at you in this game, otherwise they just sort of blow you away.
You can't stop me.
But relatively easy to sort of deal with, so it's all cushy. It's all about making sure we're not just wasting that magic, like I say, but it's all cushy. Tell you what, I am sweating. It's hot outside. I'm sort of locked away while my daughter's asleep, trying to get a quick recording off. Sort of behind with my recordings at the moment. I have this tendency to like get ahead of myself and then like, nah, just have a day off, and then the day off turns into like 3 days off and then I'm suddenly behind. Spoiler, I'm letting all the tricks of the trade out, like when people say like they're recording on this day. I hate to break it to you, but they're not. I hate to break it to you, but
It is done.
anyway, our exploring. See, there's so much of this map. Absolute crazy, yeah. But so my sort of schedule is I always get like 3 episodes in front of me. But I'm going on holiday soon in like 3-4 weeks.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, some wolves up here. Should be no problem, but it is free. I always get a bit uncomfortable when there's sort of quite a few. But we are hitting hard nowadays. I say those 2 characters have sort of flopped to the floor. So we'll get a little grease out, because you know me, I like grease. It's my party trick. No one can grease like me. Maybe a priest, but that's a conversation for another day. Amari has gone down. She's gone down like a poor person at a strip club. But we actually came out of that quite alright, because both the wolves died. So we are getting through this map, which is good. I think we've just hit a lot of encounters recently that we've sort of stalled at. Be it through my lack of understanding. I think that's the only thing I don't understand on this game. Because I know when you get the drop on people, you can do a lot of stealth attacks. So I think actually I think rogues might be like super powerful in this game. Is what I'm thinking, if you can get like stealth attacks in all the time. Even a rogue on a bow would be quite powerful. No, if I went again, I think I'd do paladin. Especially early game, before the rangers can actually do anything.
Give the order.
Having a tank and then not having to worry about picking up a Valerie might be quite powerful. I don't know. But then saying that, anyone that can deal a bit of damage, that's the only problem. Oh, I wonder if that's that tree trunk we saw earlier that comes back up here. Let's have a look. Oh, it's not. It's not where I thought we came out. Oh, this is where the Necromancer's camp is. Gotcha. I'm a bit further up the map than what I thought. It's quite interesting how it all links round and everything. But we're finding all the secrets, which is lovely.
Onwards.
But yeah, so I might do another like build video and whatnot, and because I was tempted to do like another couple of wolves. We'll just make sure we're prepared. I was curious of doing like another save, but then do it like update videos of like levels, but I'm not really sure how that works, to be honest, because I know at the minute we got Pathfinder. I'm planning on doing like the Mondays to Thursdays, and then like chill weekends, you know, Friday to Sunday. We like a long weekend on this channel, so it's always the 3 days. I just think it's a nice little blend. We want to get some. There's 4 of them, so I don't feel good about this. So we always get the grease down, and then our front line, as long as they keep them on the grease. And to be fair, it's a tactic that's actually done us solid so far. Right, let's get some burning hands off, because we're not using this as much as we need to. And don't get me wrong, I really do like magic missiles, but area of effect attacks are just so beautiful. Being able to attack like a few enemies at the same time is lovely jubbly. Obviously when we come to bosses, we cut through them pretty quickly. Obviously when it comes to bosses and whatnot, it's going to be golden having a magic missile.
Don't hesitate.
I think the only thing is I just want to unlock some more characters now. Feels like we've had the same bunch for quite a while. I know we've got that. She slipped in the grease. That's the only problem with grease. It's so funny because it's very anticlimactic. Like you've just wiped out a group of 4 wolves. You're feeling good about yourself, and then you like slip over and. Oh no, she made it. Come on, go back. She does look a beast with that tower shield on her. Has to be said. Alright. So we do know there's a big bad wolf somewhere. Like always, I'm just dropping the quick saves. Looks like we're leading up to something. Oh, got a secret. Just some gems and whatnot that we'll end up selling to Oleg. Oleg is that like pow, like. This does look like it could be something up here. Played enough games in my time to know when something looks a bit cum-see, cum-sa. Because with all the bones and whatnot. There we go. We know it's something because they're green. I think that's the big bad wolf. I bet any money this is the big bad wolf. Because, yeah. I keep highlighting like the unopened areas. But this must have been what them... Because we met them peaceful mites and corblets that weren't like attacking each other. And they asked us to go kill a wolf. And I reckon it's him. Because he's not a wolf, he's like a warg or whatnot. Which I'm not too sure on the difference. I imagine size difference. I imagine by the green, maybe he talks. Either that or it's just because I need to get up to a point and then it just aggroes him. But they don't normally start green. Green normally... Unless there's a person near there, but I doubt that.
It is done.
So we'll just make sure we're healed. Should be able to cut through him pretty easy. I'm not too
is in order.
nervous about that. Saying that, there's more wolves now. More wolves appearing.
I stand ready.
Do we want a buff?
I won't let you down.
Could check. They are green. Got bones. We've got all our attacks, so we should be. As long as we stay grouped up. I was all confident a minute ago. Now I've gone nervous. I don't know if you can tell. No, definitely not going to pounce on me. So I definitely have to talk to them. Or if I get too close, it's definitely going to trigger the chat. So let's just get... Yeah, let's get our buffs up. We'll get a bless as well. Maybe not. No, get a bless up. There's no reason not to. I don't know why I sort of dilly-dallied. It's just getting a bit nervous, that's all.
I'll make my own legend. No stopping now.
Right, I just wanted to make sure my character wasn't the one talking and get hit head on by them. So yeah, the beast is unusually large, its eyes. So it's got a grin that could be mistaken for a smirk. Oh god. This is going to be fun. Greetings, traveller. Before you draw your weapon, I wish to say I see no reason for feuding between us. We might even be of some use to each other. Interesting. And I reckon he's going to tell me to kill them and they're going to tell me. So, wait, why is this wolf talking? Is it magical or something? I am no wolf female, I am warg. Surprising you could live to your age without learning the difference. Well, it's never too late to teach a lesson to an insolent two-legged morsel. Jeez. I expect after he talks he goes... Do you know what I mean? Like that cackle of a laugh. But insulting Amari I don't think it's going to go over too well. Who are you calling a morsel, you pelt? I feel like we just go in and attack. You say we could be of use to each other. Bring me some delicious... Yeah, he wants me to go kill them, that's what it is. And I, as a sign of gratitude, will tell you... Oh, did I hear the word treasure? An old traveller, you say? A very old, lean and flavourless traveller. I think, yeah, if you're hungry, I see no point of interfering with the natural order of things. I thought about doing the fine, but we're not really neutral evil, are we? So we'll go for the neutral option. You know, I see no point of interfering. As you wish, but consider my offer. You may yet think of something. So I think we just go in and wipe them out so your words will not save you, monster. Yeah, Valerie's right. We can't just leave. If we're going to rule these lands, we can't let these sort of beasts... Good. I love fresh meat. Okay. Okay, we're about to see how tough or easy this is going to be. I was talking a good game before this fight. Do we take out the little walls first, or do we go straight for the boss? Is the question. He's just spawned another one.
Your life ebbs.
I think we need to target him. I bet he like summons them. It's how hard he's going to hit our tank though, that's the problem. The problem is our spells. We do need better spells, and every time we sort of... Oh, that was a big hit. Big hit on our tank. What was that? 22! Any reflex save, that was... Because if we would have got the grease on him... Hideous Laughter doesn't work, and he works on humans, which is a bit negative. I imagine it works on like vampires. Does it have vampires in this game? I don't know. The problem is now there's too many wolves for our front line. And our front line is just going to fall apart now. Yeah, because they're already at our back line. Mari hit hard, but I reckon he summons the wolves.
Survive. I always survive.
And we ain't got the hit points. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Not much to say about that, to be honest. That was, yeah. Yeah, I think we'll give it a couple more goes, because sometimes this game, it can just be you get bad dice rolls, and the hit on our tank for 22 straight away might have just been a really high dice roll from himself.
I am yours to command.
So it's always worth giving it a little go, to have a couple of goes. I've just got to get out of the habit of like spending a whole episode on it.
I tire of waiting.
It's the only problem when you're like recording, we are just going full buffs, everyone just setting everyone up ready to crack a lack him.
I am your shield.
Oh, she ain't got any items. Buckskin? I'm yawning. That, you know, I'm 17 minutes in and I'm yawning Buckskin. Now, if this isn't the content that you wanted, I don't know what you want. You don't know what you want. You come here and you think you want Pathfinder videos. No, 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 no. You want a tired Tazastical yawning down the microphone, trying to say something like Barkskin. Yes, I'm staring at the microphone. Anyway, we're sort of buff. I don't think there's any more we can really do. The only other thing I thought about, we've gone through this, so I'm just going to flick through it. The only other thing we can really do is if this goes sour again, we can one, think about going on his side, or two, we can just come back later when we've got another level. It might just be that thing where we need to be a little bit more leveled. Which happens, you know. It's hard to get used to, like, coming back later. It is hard, because most games, even like Dark Soul games, let's be honest, like you hit a boss that you struggle with, and then you spend the next 2 hours trying to fight it, doing the same stuff over and over again and hoping the results change. So I moved Amari just to the left because we know a wolf does spawn there. Aaron we've kept tucked in. So Bone Shake, it didn't do a lot of damage. How much is that? Is that 7? Yeah. We've done 7. See, look, this is our best shots and we haven't touched his health. We've got a Bone Shaker on him, we had a magic missile hit him. I don't think we're meant, look. We are wolf meat. Oh, and our tank is dead. She is dead. You know when they're dead? Because their picture goes, and I died. That means I am dead, you cannot bring me back dead. Jeez. Wow. That is tough. We're hitting some tough encounters. You know we're out of the tutorial zone when we're hitting them now. Tell you what, the load screens aren't crazy on this game. I think we'll come back later. There's no point to keep getting... Oh, for God's sake. I forgot about the grease. I'm rubbish, guys. Just get used to it. But yeah, there's no point getting stuck on that encounter. Like, with the temple, when we spent the whole episode on it, don't remind me, but at least I felt like we were sort of making progress. Like, we were very close to doing it each time, where with that, it's like, we're weeing in the wind, we're eating yellow snow. I don't see a point. And plus, there's plenty of more to explore on this map. We've got the campfire, the mystery campfire that it wants me to sleep at, which is a no-no, because if that doesn't say trouble, I don't know what is. Oh, there's quite a few. Back up. Thing is, we need to keep in formation. Our tank needs to be at the front. There seemed a lot. Did I see 3, 4? We dealt with these quite well in the last episode. I'm wondering... Every now and then I wonder to chuck a grease, but the problem is I see it a waste, because if they run through it... I hit the wrong key then, and then hit escape by accident. So we'll back up here, and hopefully we're in a corner. There's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4... Jeez, there's a lot of them. Yeah, the problem is if I put grease up there, once they pass that check, they then run past it, and then that grease is sort of done. Where if you put it on the corner of, oh, we've got a bane on a lot of them, that's a strong. Where if I put grease there, it's, as long as I can keep them there with my melee units, which I should be able to do, then they're constantly having to re-roll that every, I believe it's every turn, and they have to roll to then see if they slip over, so to speak. We will use our spells in this situation. I think we are getting a bit too... not lazy, but we're getting a bit too silly not using anything. Amari... I sort of read online that enlarging her is the thing that you should be doing. So we'll make sure we do that a bit longer. It basically increases her strength. I think it decreases her hit chance, but it increases how much she hits. And she hits like a tank anyway. Anyway, our backline needs to get away with this. Because Aram's fallen. Yeah. Octavia, she's gonna... Well, the thing is, there's nothing we can do apart from try and get our backline. I need to remember to keep using the bard stuff. I am fully aware how fast I'm talking. Let's use some bombs. We've got them. We should really be using them a lot more. Tell you what, that is not the that is not the damage I'm looking for. I thought it was going to hit a lot harder. Could try an acid. Maybe they're fire resistant or something like that. I don't know. Oh, there's a big bit of damage. I think I don't see us coming out of this with a win. I know the fire bombs don't do much, but at least it's a guarantee hit. Saying that, they did all right. We got through it. Do you know what? Round of applause to me, everyone. So round of applause. Don't be dirty. You're terrible. In the comments.
Each step brings us closer.
Right. We got through it. That was a tough fight. Not gonna lie. Barely anything to... I love how I've got barely anything to keep going. Wand of ear-piercing scream. Oh, how lame. I don't rate that spell. Thing is, you could see even the wand wasn't even worth that much. Move forward slowly. As I say that, a centipede has come out of the ground. Very odd. Okay, well, I bet we've hit like a centipede nest. Yeah, here we go. Tank move across. But be careful, we're very low health here. We might have done ourselves in. And this is why you auto-save, because otherwise you get hit with something like this. I love that the tank can hit. Because I'm watching her and she does do a little bit of damage every now and then, and that's because that monk trait. And I know people might have said I needed to just tank her up a bit more, but I like the idea that she can hit something sometimes, rather than never anything.
Done and done.
Because we got ourselves in situations where all we needed is for her to do like a minuscule amount of damage and we would have came out. And taking that monk, I think like whatever it was, just means defensive stance is just that little bit better because it's not totally crippling her hit potential. And she's never going to be a big hitter, but you know, one more person in the group hitting is cool with me. Some more traps. Is it going to be another bandit situation, or should really heal? Some mites. I think we can take some mites though before.
Done with waiting.
So I mean, we've been slamming through them. We don't have any potions though.
What you want?
Can you hear my brain? Yeah, move Amari because she might die. Because I think we can take a couple of mites.
I'm still here.
I'm listening.
Can you hear the clogs turning in my head as I'm trying to process my thoughts, like what to do?
Give the order.
It's best to say no, I'm super intelligent, by the way. Right, chuck our tank through first. It just seems like there's just mites, so we should be able to... We might be able to get through this. Ba-dum-bum-ch.
Let us strike as one.
Not only can I create gameplay like you've ever seen before, but I can also create puns that blow your mind away. You come away from my videos rethinking everything. I know it, don't worry. I'm actually getting a decent hit back though. Right, stop. Oh no, why did you run forward? Why would you run forward? Why would you run forward? I didn't tell you to run forward. Why would you run forward? We're in trouble. No magic as I click on my Sorcerer. No buffs because apparently I just run into fights without even having buffs, and Aram's dead. Oh god. And that's what you get when you're not paying attention. At least I saved it after I killed these, so it's not the end of the world. We are going to have to rest or something, aren't we? It's just going to be a case of we need to rest, I think. So, let's have a look at... Shall we rest up here? To be fair, we probably want to rest properly before we rest up there, because I imagine what's going to happen is whatever killed them other people is going to interrupt us in our sleep. So we're going to have a nice relaxation, and then we're going to see what that camp is, and we're going to go, obviously, sort out them mites that done us up like a kipper last time. So I think we'll get through this camping, and on the next episode we will do that. Thank you for joining me. If you've got to this part of the video, leave a like, a subscribe, a comment, and I'll see you lovely people tomorrow. Yeah, you love it. You love it when I do that. When you're ready, you're like ramped up, you're ready to, yeah, continue, go forth, Tazastical, and then I cut it dead. Because I'm super serial now, guys. I know what I'm doing. Why are you here? You're just listening to me yabber on. Bye.